everybody, welcome to Right Skills, Right Job, Personal Finance Week. My name's Mary Hemingway and I'm an independent financial planner, and I specialise in working with individuals, families and businesses to help them make their money work really well for them. And I'm going to be giving you a few key skills today, which I'm really looking forward to. So to begin with, what I'd like to say is money doesn't buy you happiness, but it can give you a couple of things. Key are it can give you options, okay? Having money and not having money can really limit what options you have in your life. So good money management skills are really important to make sure that you have plenty of options moving forward. Secondly, money can give you security. It can mean that you can pay the bills on time and that you don't have to use a credit card when your car's gone into the garage. But we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves there. So you might be sat there thinking, I'm just in high school, I don't need to know about money management or personal financial planning. But I'm here to tell you, everybody has personal finances and everybody needs to learn to plan them. So the idea for this course actually came out of me being at school not that long ago. You might be surprised to hear. Being at school and not learning any financial skills whatsoever. You learn wonderful things in school, but very rarely you're taught about the day-to-day practicalities of being an adult, really. And I learned about finance by accident, actually by practicing with other people's money when I got a job in a bank, which is not the way to do it. Okay, so I have come back into schools just like yours, all across the borders, to teach a little bit of money management skills, which will hopefully go a really long way in your future financial security. So this session is really focused on the basics. The exercise that you'll be going through is the sort of practicalities of working out how much money your ideal job will earn, working out how much tax you have to give back to the government for our services, our NHS, our police, our schools, and working out how much you have in your pocket at the end of the week or month. And then working out how to allocate that money to specific goals. Primarily, how are you going to pay your bills? That's first and foremost. Everybody needs to keep a roof over their head. Everybody needs food in the cupboards. So what I'm going to go through is how to budget your money and be able to pay for your personal immediate essential finances, okay? But actually, in broader terms, financial planning is the same as making any goals in your life. All of your goals, say for example, buying a house, buying a car, going to university, even going out at the weekend with your friends, all of these goals and plans has a financial element to it. So financial planning is simply working out how your money can help you meet those goals, okay? Really straightforward. And so you can see that everybody, if you have goals, then you have financial goals, and financial planning is really important. It'll be a key skill that you have to learn. So I'm here to introduce that first planning session. Think really realistically, and it's always a very good idea to overestimate what you're going to spend, round everything up to the nearest pound, and underestimate how much money you're going to bring in. Then that will give you a good idea of what's realistic on your budget, and from there you can start to make plans for your leftover savings. So you can then, once you've paid the bills, you can then go out for a meal, or you could start saving for a holiday or for a car. Okay, but complete the exercise and hopefully you learn something. Don't ever be afraid to ask for help in this area. Finances and money, we can be quite very British about it and not want to talk about it with other people, but I think we should really break that. I think we should all be very open about our wealth, the same as we are with getting with our mental health, with our physical well-being. Our financial well-being is really key too, and the more we talk about it, the more familiar we are with it, the less likely we are to end up in a mess with our own personal finances, because trust me, that's not a place that you want to be. So enjoy the session. Thank you very much for having me. I'm sorry I couldn't be there in person. Don't be afraid to ask for a bit of help, and hopefully you learn some good money management skills to start you on your journey. Bye now.